Welcome to another Fire and Security Chalk Talk. We're here today with Miss Ivy with Autocall, and we wanted to go over a few things and talk a little bit about it and learn a little bit more about Miss Ivy and Autocall and what does Autocall do with the industry. Thank you for being here, Miss Ivy.
Thank you for having me, John.
It's awesome. Let's see here. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
My name is Ivy Kiyomura. I'm with Autocall. Been with Autocall for almost 2 years. I cover the California and Hawaii territories. Been in the industry for a little over 20 years. And I love this industry. I love what we do. I love what Autocall is about. I get to meet amazing people like
Awesome.
John, who I have known for plenty of years, even before
Mhm.
Autocall. I consider you a dear friend as
Thank you.
well as a customer. But yeah, it's an amazing industry that I just love building these relationships and meeting new people.
That's awesome. Yes, and how you kind of mentioned how long you've been in the industry, but you said a little over 20 years, and how did that roadmap take you to where you are today in the industry?
Oh gosh, I started with Hochiki America in their marketing department. Got to learn the ins and outs of manufacturing. Love the manufacturing side of things. Worked for SDI doing test and
Okay.
inspection, selling their products. Got to do a little bit of distribution with Safecom Supply. And I found my new home here with Autocall and just loving everything about the product, about the people, what the company's about. JCI has been fantastic
That's
with
awesome.
supporting us. We are growing like crazy. Autocall is just
Okay.
growing immensely. Just a fantastic product that really have been loving getting the name out there.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, that's so your knowledge is not just working for a manufacturer. You've done that a few times, right? With the Hochiki and now with AutoCall. And then you've been on the distribution side of getting the products out there with Safecom and then even the testing products. So you're very well rounded in this industry, I would say,
Yeah,
right?
I'd like to say that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, so just kind of understanding your thoughts and how it is and how does this industry work as far as, you get in the industry and you think you're at one place, but then you kind of just, it never lets you go.
No, and that's the great part about this industry and those of us who've been in it for so long is once you're in, it's really hard to leave. The industry treats us really well. Great people are in this industry.
Mhm.
And it makes it really hard to leave. And then, getting involved with associations like CAFA, you just get to network and meet more people and do things that are good for the industry, good for the community, and really make a difference.
That's awesome. So what would you say you enjoy most about what you do today?
It's got to be just meeting the people. We sell a quality product that is easy to get behind, but really working with the people like you
Thank you.
and the partners that I have in my territory, all of them are fantastic. And we're all really just trying to make a difference and do good for the fire alarm industry.
That's awesome. So what I'm hearing is you deal with quality people in your current role. You
Absolutely.
make sure that the people are good quality, good people where you could sow into and invest in is the same thing
Absolutely.
where they reciprocate with selling a quality tier one product.
Absolutely.
Awesome. What next? Let's see what other question. I kind of answered it, but let's go ahead and start this one. What company do you currently work for and what is your role?
Well, Autocall is the company, and I manage California and Hawaii. Uh,
Lucky duck got
I I got
Hawaii.
very lucky, and we
That
have some great partners in Hawaii. Shout out to Hawaii. But yes, I got very lucky and love my territory, love my partners.
that's awesome. Yeah, yeah. And how long have you been with Autocall?
Getting close to 2 years.
Little over 2 years,
It
almost 2
feels
years?
like longer because I've known guys like you for
Yes,
so long. So it was just such an easy transition coming into the role. An amazing team that we work with, great colleagues, great management. Absolutely everybody within the JCI family has been fantastic.
that's awesome. And what makes this company unique in the fire space?
Autocall is a top tier company with top tier product. We have features, products that have been in installations across the country, across the globe, products that are in, the state capitol, that are in Disneyland, that are all over the world. JCI has products that are
That's awesome.
everywhere. If you don't know JCI, you're obviously new to the industry, but Again, top tier products that it's easy to sell a quality product.
Oh, yes. No, and I totally agree, and that's what makes Autocall so unique is it
Mhm.
has a great footprint that can be scaled from, a small mom and pop all the way up to, like you said, Capitol buildings or Disneyland or vice versa. So the product is very diversified, if you would.
Absolutely. We have a product for everything from the smaller installations to the large installations, networking. The product line, it fits everything.
Yes. And a little bit with that, I got to speak with the next generation of product launched. The engineers came to our
Yes,
office
that's
last
right.
week,
Yeah.
and I can't say nothing about next gen, but wait till it comes out. It's going to revolutionize the game again in detection just because these engineers have put so much heart and soul. Shout out to Anil. Thank you, Anil. But into this product and how to make it better for not just the installs, not just for you guys that support us, but for the end users, for everybody else to make
Yeah.
it where it's seamless and it's detection and it does its job first, protecting lives.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the goal. That's the
Mhm.
goal of everything is make a better product that saves lives and saves property.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I totally agree. Your industry perspective. What is your industry perspective? What changes do you see our industry facing today?
So this is a big topic. The changes and the challenges that we are facing in the industry. CAF is going to hit on this at the upcoming conference in a couple weeks. But everything that companies, everyone's dealing with the same trouble is finding technicians and finding quality and people to work
Mhm.
in our industry. And that's something that CAFA is going to hit on. There's a presentation that's going to be presented during that conference talking about what the problem is, how bad it is. We have so many great experienced technicians and industry professionals that are retiring.
Right.
All day you see on LinkedIn, hey, bittersweet, I'm going to be retiring. And it's almost 30% of our industry is going to be retiring or eligible to retire at the end of this year. So that's a huge hit to our workforce.
Yes.
There's a huge crisis that we can't ignore.
Mhm.
So I know CAFA is hitting on that topic, but that's definitely one of those challenges that our industry is facing today.
Yeah, and overlooking the whole industry and what's out there, you have products, you have great products, you have great technology, you got great people that are real building the next product. But if you don't have the people to put it in, what's the use of building a great
Hmm.
product? I
Absolutely.
mean, just to have it on your shelf.
Yeah.
So we need those guys and gals to get involved to get that in. For if you don't know what CAFE is, you should already, but the California Automatic Fire Alarm
Association.
Association. Yes. So please definitely look them up, be part of those associations. If you're looking for more information on fire alarm here in California, that association is really going to be the place for you to get plugged in. They have a conference that's going to be coming up here shortly, the next couple weeks. If you haven't made it to it, definitely set your calendar for next year because it's always in February. So that's going to be the place you get plugged in the best right now. Miss Ivy, what advice would you give someone entering our industry today since we're talking about needing new people?
You never think that somebody would raise their hand when they're younger and say, hey, when I grow up, I want to go into the fire alarm industry. But we need to educate these kids on what's out there, how stable our industry is. You're making a difference. You may not be physically able to become a firefighter or want to be on the front lines, but being behind the scenes, working with fire alarm systems, whether it's installing, whether it's CAD drawing, estimating, our industry is so important. You don't realize the difference that you're making until you see the product that's up there on a wall, protecting a building, protecting people. So it is so satisfying. Solid industry, solid pay, solid people.
That's awesome. I also look at it that for you guys that might be looking at this and going, what does and why would I like the fire alarm industry? I I break it down in this way. If you like math, you would like our industry because we're always solving problems. We're always trying to figure it out. So if you're a guy or a gal that likes to figure things out and tinker around with things, this would be a great industry for you to look at. The other thing is we are a hybrid if you think of it. Most people think of electricians, some people think of IT guys now in the internet space, but we kind of fall in the middle of that. So if you're looking for a hybrid, someone that gets out there and yeah, can use a power tool, fix things, but at the same time be that computer guy that's
Oh, yeah.
programming and writing things.
Push buttons on a panel.
See, that industry is perfect for you. So if you don't know, you should know how that works out because we're a hybrid, man. It's like that. I seen a GIF one time of a couple stormtroopers, the white stormtroopers sitting around, and they said these are the electricians. They had electricians over them, and then all of a sudden, this one stormtrooper walks through in an all red suit, with a big chain on, and that's the fire alarm guy, right? It's kind of funny just to see the different means in our industry, but that's kind of how it is when the fire alarm guys walk in. We have to get it done because if we don't do our job,
Yeah.
that building can't
Doesn't
open.
open.
Life safety is number one goal. Never open a building if your life safety is not ready to go. Don't put nobody in there because life is so important. Awesome. Let's see what. We're getting close to the end. We're getting close to the end. Closing and some personal insights from Miss I. Where can people connect and learn more about you and the company?
Well, of course, you can find information on me and my company and Autocall on the internet, autocall.com. You can find me on LinkedIn, Ivy Kiyomura. Find me on LinkedIn. You can find me through CAFA as well. I'm the treasurer and annual conference chair, so you can find me on CAFA.com. But look me up, reach out to me. Autocall is looking for, we are a top tier product line and we are looking for top tier partners.
Mm.
So definitely reach out to me. Let's have a conversation. Find me at CAFA.
Yeah.
Let's connect there.
Uh,
But definitely, I would love to meet new people and meet some good people who are out there.
That's awesome. And we'd love to help you with your goals and making sure that we have quality, top tier people out there, distributors, integrators that are out there to take care of. If you feel you're a top tier integrator, please reach out to Miss Ivy. If you're here in California and Hawaii, get that conversation started. You never know where it might go or what it might, and it might be, at this time, you might not be there just yet for a tier one product, but you can open that line of communication now,
Absolutely.
catch up during our CAFA events and our FPO roundtables and all the other things that CAFA does and start to build that relationship in time. If it gets to that point, you can always revisit the conversation.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's
We
awesome.
look forward to hearing from you. Yeah.
Yes. So, Miss Ivy, once again I appreciate you coming today, but there was a special reason you came today,
I
right?
did. I have a special reason. Alpha Technologies, John Heath, you earned our Bronze Sales Award at our
Uh-huh.
partner conference back in Cancun a couple months ago, and I came to deliver you the award.
Oh,
So
let's see what we got, man.
and I would like to present
Oh.
this to Alpha Technologies. Thank
This is
you.
awesome. Look at oh no, that's just the phone for the award. I was just playing, guys. I was just playing. Ah, here it is. Look at that beautiful thing. Oh, man, 25. So we need to put this bronze partner club right next to the one from 2024.
Yes, look at
Look at
that.
that, doubling it up. That's so beautiful right there.
Yeah,
Thank you, Miss Ivy, for delivering it in person.
of course, but I have more.
But
So,
uh-oh.
John,
It's even bigger box.
it is a bigger box.
Oof.
John also won the Autocall Spirit of the Brand Award, which I am
Mm.
extremely excited and so happy that this is going to such a well-deserving individual. You have been just such a loyal customer and fan of Autocall. Just we couldn't appreciate you more just for
Awesome.
everything
Thank
that
you.
you've done for the brand, everything that you do with your business. Autocall really appreciates you and thank you. Thank you, and well deserving of spirit of the brand.
So this box is different. So this award, oh, it's a lot heavier too. So I can't wait to see what this one's gonna look like.
See it?
Let's go.
Open it.
Awesome. And it comes with nice little foam pieces as well. That's perfect. Keeping it safe and secure. Oh my goodness. When you say top tier, I get it what top tier means. This
Yeah.
is big. Look at that, guys. Look at that award. Autocall, Spirit of the Brand, John Heath, 2025.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you and your team. That is phenomenal. Look at that next to those other ones.
Perfect.
Man, you're gonna make us have to get a trophy case just to
You
put all
are.
these. That's phenomenal. Thank you so much, Miss Ivy, for coming,
Thank you for
talking
having
to
me.
us.
Fantastic being here. Thank you.
And that's the main thing is we want to just talk to you and understand about your role and how we can get people plugged in and them hearing your words coming from you really means so much to me. So I appreciate you coming in
Oh,
once
thank
again.
you for having me.
I thank you so much. Stay tuned for our next episode, Fire and Security Chalk Talk. We don't know who we're going to have on next. It's going to be a surprise, but we'll coming back and maybe some Q&A questions or maybe a manufacturer in the monitoring space, the central station stuff, right?
There you go.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe switch it up a little bit because that's another part of our business that we need. We need to take those signals that our fire alarm sends and dispatch.
Yeah.
So stay tuned, see what's else on Fire and Security Chalk Talk. Be blessed.